I get up. Never address me as Robert, less it's by that De Niro. Far from a hero, I ain't never say my. I'm not defined by these clothes and zeros. It don't matter if you got $6 or 6 figures on the creep. Cause in the end, we all 6 feet deep. Meanwhile, I'll be immortalized on a 6-beat. Flashbacks of having visions way back in G-Berg. Every single one of my homies and me were plotting how to get about it. Make a hit, forget about it. Youngin' with a dream, but nobody gave about it. 10 years later, pick up the pen, write a hit about it. And back then, I thought I'd be defined by how good I rhyme. Not like these rappers with flows, but look good online. Not made to feel bad for speaking about on my mind. Or caught a nigga who wish you was. I wish I could face my and smack that they air. Peaceful as possible. It's highly improbable, it's stoppable, but still, way too many people feel how I feel. That's on the real, on the real, on the real. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up. I get up. I get up. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up. Said it on my last album, but you wasn't tapping in. Mumble, let's make rap again.
Just off the Orange Freeway, we're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Jays will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Parker Bridwell gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. He only pitched into the 3rd inning, but fortunately the teammates scored some runs and he was able to come away with a no decision. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and he's going to need to pitch a lot better in this one.
Geraldo Valente will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 18.
Stepping into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Popped him up. Gaddis is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
So coming to the plate, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him out away with a called strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Two and one.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
3-2 pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Justin Smoak now. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tied at 93, ball 1. Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. No, that's 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Marcus Stroman gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. And Dan, Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, Dero, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
So coming to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Three and 0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. One out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The center fielder.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting box here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Here's Justin Upton now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch on its way to Upton. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game. He's
ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Well, the moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Now at the plate, Zach Cozart. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Pilar. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand a couple. Still no score. Stepping in for the Jays, Yangervis Solarte. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Solarte.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
Batting six, the shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Troy Tulowitzki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Here's Randall Grichuk. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. From the stretch. Soft liner to the right side. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting eight.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. In the air out to right. Garcia back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Pillar, 30 years of age. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 0-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Simmons has it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
The first baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball. But people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here's a man who's never worn batting gloves, Evan Gattis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. Gattis, or El Oso Blanco as he's referred to in Latin American countries. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll take a look at ball 1. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's 0 for 4. And he misses again, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Gattis leads off first with 1 away. That one's in there. 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Pilar is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Geraldo Valente.
Standing in, Geraldo Valente. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Stroman comes set. 1-0 on its way. In there, 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. Will move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Anaheim, where the hometown Halos have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the pitching mound this season. When it comes to their team ERA, they enter the day with one of the best in the league. And talking with some of the pitchers earlier, they mentioned how they've all been able to inspire each other this year. One said, every one of these guys seems to bring their best to the mound every single day, so that really motivates me to do the same. We hold each other to a pretty high standard, and that works for us. Clearly, it's a group that takes a ton of pride in what they do, guys.
Leading off for Toronto.
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Valente ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And before we get much further, time for a look at the standings entering play today as you see where the Angels find themselves in the American League West. Striding in once again, Drew Robinson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He'll enter play with an average of .311, a dozen home runs, and 42 runs batted in. The 1-0 delivery. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate makes somebody else beat you.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in next the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoak. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Cruz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Fouled off.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Popped him up. Cozart in foul ground, and that's the third out. Blue Jays held in check. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in to try it again. Number 3. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1.
Nope,
A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
Hops this one up. Smoke shading to his right. 1 out. So 1 gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. So striding in, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the center fielder, Mike.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in, Yangervis Solarte, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Line towards center field. Trout patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Ready now, Randall Grichuk, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And they take the lead. It's gone. Randall Grichuk, a 2-run shot. 8th home run on the season for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage. Into the box, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
1-1 to count. Realmuto stands at first with 1 out. Breaking ball, that's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Hit in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now this is cut and thrown to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Two and 0 to the Jays left fielder. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Realmuto's running. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now. I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Stepping in now, Zach Cozart.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The first baseman, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Striding into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left.
Hernandez is in pursuit.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Into the box now, Evan Gattis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Lined hard toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
On the move is Trout. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Drew Robinson.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in. Here comes the first pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Back goes Garcia to the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz. Line drive base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Baseman, Justin Smoak.
Into the box, Justin Smoak, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Ready for another shot now, Yangervis Solarte. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. Oh, and he misses it. Cruz ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4.
Well, there you go. Another hit surrender. And I think he's just run into a wall out there on the mound. These batters aren't looking like they're getting fooled anymore.
Jose Alvarez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on. With only 1 away.
Jose Alvarez.
Into the box now, Troy Tulowitzki.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Smoak on second. Solarte on at first with 2 down. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
And leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So stepping in, Avisail Garcia. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
In now, Geraldo Valente. And he fouls this one off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Again, a 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 3. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Liner toward right center. Pilar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Next to bat for Toronto, JT Realmuto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Realmuto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Kevin Pilar.
Now to the plate, Kevin Pilar. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He also has 1 home run. Pitch on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Teoscar.
Into the box, Teoscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Popped him up. Simmons has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Drew Robinson.
Ready for another chance? Drew Robinson. He went deep last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Popped up. Gonzalez waits on it. And that ends the inning. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Blue Jays 5 and the Angels nothing. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
And leading up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball hit softly on a line to 3rd. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at 3rd for the first out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Pilar calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Justin Upton.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Upton. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Heading out towards shallow right. Grichuk has a play. And the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Ryan Flynn is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, Ryan Flynn.
Now batting, Nelson Cruz. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Flynn has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Justin Smoak.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And in next, the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoak. First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoked on the ground left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box now, Yangervis Solarte, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 2-1 home. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Smoke, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. Garcia in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Now in the box, Troy Tulowitzki. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Trout giving chase. A dive and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Stepping in, Zach Kozar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Skied into very shallow right. Grichuk has a play. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels first baseman.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, he had just retired 10 straight until that base hit right there. That's into almost 4th inning of him not ever seeing the stretch. We'll see how he does with a runner on now.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
In the air now, out to right field. Grichuk is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 34, Avisail Garcia.
So digging in now, Avisail Garcia. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Gonzalez is off at first with 2 away. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling
Now
offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Valente.
Stepping in now, Geraldo Valente. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Angels strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Cam Bedrosian will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Into the box, Randall Grichuk. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Randall Grichuk.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. 0s in the run and earned run columns. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Left fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Pilar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Drew Robinson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Joe Biagini is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31, Joe Biagini.
Ready once again, number 3. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Past history with Joe Biagini. He's got a 3 for 7 line. That evens it up 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Looped over toward first. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, number 249 career. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Justin Upton.
Into the box, Justin Upton. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. The Blue Jays are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. 2 cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though
and the throw to first is there, the inning is over. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. On to the 9th inning now from Southern Cal. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Kenan Middleton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Next will be the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
2-0 now. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Justin Smoke. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Three balls and a strike now to Smoak. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Full count.
Bases are empty. One man out. There's ball four.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Blake Wood enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
46. Blake Wood.
Yangervis Solarte will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box. No doubt about it.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Smoak, base runner at first with one out. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, Brand.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Standing in now, Troy Tulowitzki as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. His head-to-head line against Blake Wood. He's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Rendell Grichuk will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 skied into very shallow right. Garcia is there, and they'll put it away to retire the side. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Angels 1. Leading off the inning, Zach Kozar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Baseman, Zach Kozar.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
In now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Past history with Joe Biagini, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding forward now, Evan Gattis. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 34, Avisail Garcia.
In now, Avisail Garcia. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this.
And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Sean Doolittle comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
First pitch on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Doolittle, a rare South Dakota-born ball player. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Hit sharply on the ground. Solarte's got it to second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, that didn't take long. Comes in and gets the first batter he faces to hit into a game-ending double play. That's what you call efficiency, folks. Nice save.
5-2 the final today. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Marcus Stroman earns the win, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.